Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Am I live? I am. What's going on, Logan? Logan. What's happening? Now that's what I wanted to see. Virtuous Gardener 91. Bougie Prepper. What's going on? LP. My Tiny Garden. I am Diddy. Hey, how are you? Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Yeah, it was really good. Outdoor. What's up, Big Mac? GG. What's happening? I saw that big giant grapefruit prominent. I can't even pronounce that fruit. But it looked delicious. Grown with Hudson. What's happening, fam? Nikki. What's going on? I'm trying to come in here and see what the Santa Claus get you guys for Christmas. Pomelo. That's how you pronounce it. Nicky Nick. Gee, everybody speaking to each other. That's cool. Virtuous Garden Night in one. Hold on, I got something right quick. I'm back. All right, so this was an impromptu. Still trying to figure out this StreamYard. Backyard farming with Ashley. Hey, what's going on, Ashley? Doc Russell. I got my brother-in-law here. What's going on, Doc? What's going on? Miss Linda. What's happening? Auntie Ellen. Virtuous Garden Night. Says she ready. I just want to give a special thanks to Virtuous Gardener 91. She sent me this wonderful card. Thanking me for my support of her channel and my contributions to the gardening community. And she sent me some blonde bell pepper seeds, some Georgia collard seeds, and that purple bell pepper. She was reading my mind. Ooh, I wanted to grow that thing. Ever since I saw Miss Linda growing it. Ooh, I wanted to grow it when I seen it. I was like, oh, that's beautiful. And she also sent me some mammoth jalapeno peppers and some LA okra. So I'm thinking that's Louisiana okra. I'm guessing that's what that is. But I want to let you know I appreciate it, sister. And I wanted to do a mail call with it, but I'm gonna give you your flowers while you're here. I really appreciate that. And Nikki sent me some C's I won on her 1,000 her 1K subscription. What's going on, Shane at Ken Folks Farm? What's happening? Who else we got in here? I'm missing people. Red Road Homestead. Hey, how you? How are you? Bougie Pepper. Prepper. I don't know. I want to call you a bougie pepper, bougie prepper. What did everybody do for Christmas? Let me tell y'all what I did for Christmas, and it was wonderful. So, um, me and a friend of mine and his family, we went down to the homeless shelter, and we fed the hungry. I mean, the homeless. I'm sorry, for Christmas, and it was a wonderful experience. It was really, really nice. Um, we probably cooked, I don't know, 10, 12 dozen eggs. I can't tell you how many grits and what else did we have? Chicken sausage and biscuits and orange juice. And that was a wonderful experience to go down there and try to help out a little bit with the homeless. It was nice. What is it? Sensational container gardening? I never heard. I never seen. I got to check you out. I'm sitting in my bedroom surrounded by seeds right now, counting and planning for spring. That's what I really want to talk about. You don't need an intervention. Y'all keep getting them seeds and keep planting. Thank you, Shane. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was fun to go down there and get everything set up, and the people were really nice, and you get hungry, and it's a humbling experience, because um, it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. So don't ever think you're above anybody. Um, it can happen to anybody. That's right, Shane. Them seeds and put them in the dirt. Who we got here? Always gardening and prepping. Good evening, everyone. Trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Some of these things. Frugal Nurse Homestead. What's going on? What's going on, sis? How's everything? I be peeping in on your lives all the time. Yeah, you be telling the truth and nothing but the truth. What's going on, Gail Southern Living? How are you? It's good to have you in here. All right, Virtuous Gardener 91. I wanted to tell you I appreciate it again, sis, for sending me those seeds. I really appreciate it. And that purple bell pepper, oh, she going in the ground. She going in the dirt. Believe that. Bobby Wilson. Hey, what's going on? And I think I got a thank you card from Bobby Wilson. I want to let you know I appreciate that for some seeds that you won on my 1K live. I appreciate that. Love notes, home team. What's going on? What is going on? I see we got a lot of people here from Georgia. The the Swayford Homestead. Hey, how y'all? And Dale, North Carolina in here from the land of plenty. Always gardening and prepping have been homeless twice. It's a rough experience without a doubt. Yeah, I'm sure it was. But Godspeed, you're not homeless now. God's blessing and grace and mercy. You're not homeless now. Congrats on the 1K. Yeah. Appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate it. Growing with Jay. What's happening? I'll be checking you out after the live. Frugal Nurse. Oh, yeah, she got it going on over there. And y'all know Miss Linda got it going on. Miss Jazzy, Miss Linda. I told Miss Linda fashion forward, she always sharp. Man, she always looking good. I be looking like I just came out the back of the bushes. My video. Nails dirty. I'm looking crazy. Yeah. But Miss Linda, yeah, she's definitely a pillar in this community. Definitely an anchor. for sure in this community. Let me see. Growing with husband, everybody's speaking to each other. So I guess my question is, what's your plan for 2022 as far as your gardening is concerned? Are you going to expand your garden? Are you going to try different varieties of fruits and vegetables? Are you going to plant more fruit trees? Are you going to plant directly in the ground? Are you going to do raised beds? Are you going to do more container planting? What's your plan? Precious SoCal Gardener, what's going on all the way from California? Oh yeah, we love Tina on there. I don't play no games. I don't play no games. You know, I don't play about Miss Linda now. Yes, sir. I'll come see about you. All right, let's see who we got. How did you pronounce that? That broke cowgirl homestead? Unicorn tech lady. Hey, how are you? What did Shane say? Quails gone, ducks gone, small gardening. Okay, cool, Shane. Miss Linda says she's expanding, changing some colors. Auntie Ellen says she will plant more pollinators. I'm definitely doing that this year. Thank you, Love Notes, on the 1,000. Yeah, that was a good little milestone. I reached that, I guess, a couple months ago, maybe a month or two. I don't know when it was. 5-gallon buckets. Oh, that's a good idea. My tiny gardener. If you go there back to our roots, they grow a lot in 5-gallon buckets. And I'm talking about very successful in those 5-gallon buckets, man. They're doing their thing. Red Road Homesteads, I'm going to do raised beds. That's what's up. Yeah, I do raised bed. I don't plant directly into the ground where I'm at. It's just easier for me to do a raised bed. Because once I go to digging into my soil, which is, I'm in Georgia, so we got a lot of red clay, which has a lot of minerals and all that in it. But I got rocks and all kind of stuff like that in my backyard. When I bought the house, I used to have a lot of trees back there, and so I got a lot of those trees cut. And when I go to dig in like post holes and stuff, sometimes I'll be hitting old roots and stuff. Even though I got them stump grind and all of that, there's still a lot of stuff up under there. So it's just best for me to just raise it on top of the raised bed. I know that's right. We love Tina and Project with Paul. Hey, Project with Paul, how are you? All about the grapes and pigs this year. Man, I want to get some pigs. I got to call a friend of mine up near Hartwell, Georgia. He raises pigs, and I told him I wanted to buy a couple of hogs, and he raised them, and I will help pay for the feed and all that. So maybe we can get something like that done this year. Lynn Simmons, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Gail says she's going to move things around. She want to do a better cage system for tomatoes and loofahs. May try fruit trees. That's good, Gail. I'm definitely getting some more fruit trees. In fact, I'm a little late. I should have been ordered. When Shelby was coming back from Myrtle Beach, I was trying to get her to stop at this McKenzie's nursery in South Carolina because I was going to order some fruit trees and stuff that they have. But I guess I'm going to have to order them, have them mailed. It's just cheaper if somebody can run by there and pick them up. Grown Hudson says she's going to start labeling more. I know that's right. I always mislabel something or something's not labeled every year. I have some mystery something, and I don't overconcern myself. About it. Just like Miss Linda said, she's going to show herself sooner or later. So she definitely will show herself. So Swafford Homestead said they always try to add new items. I have 4-inch ground pots and raised beds and some pots. That's good. Nikki says she's going to do a combination of growing in the ground and then grow bags. I have never used a grow bag before. I think I'm going to try a grow bag. Adding 3 100-gallon grow bags. Miss London got it going on. I'm going to try those grow bags. Thailand Adventures and Garden. Hello from Thailand. Hey, welcome. You're welcome. And Dale says she's expanding the land of plenty, and I will be stepping up the herb game. Oh, I bought some stuff yesterday. I caught on sale at Lowe's. They like some 36-inch trays, planters. Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna slip back in there tomorrow and get some more. I'm gonna have get my herb game up. That's for sure. Plant as much in every way possible. Still staying organic and plant more heirlooms as always. Always gardening and prepping. That's a good idea. I plant a lot. I always do. I'm adding a greenhouse this year. Yep, that's a good idea. 6 new beds last spring. So this year I get started next season. More flowers and new variety foods. LP. That sounds really good. I have 4 raised beds, 4 trellises, and 10 rows in the ground. Wow, that's a lot. And 10 rows in the ground. Tomatoes, of course, peas, beans, whoa, where'd it go? It jumped on me. Ooh, okay. I'm behind in the chat. This thing was moving. Kajari melon. That's cool. I'm gonna try that Minnesota midget this year. I'll find some anti-grasshoppers. Man, take them grasshoppers, man, and put them in your compost. Doc said he's gonna add more. So Doc Russell, this is actually my brother-in-law. He said he's gonna add more pallet plant. He has a nice garden. In fact, I went over there. He gave me some pineapple sage, some lemon balm, a whole lot of herbs. Yeah, he put me in the game. Gail said raised beds are better for her. Our clay is difficult in Texas. I understand. Raised, and Bobby Wilson said raised bed, pots, totes, buckets, whatever, holds dirt. You talking my language. You can put some dirt in it. There we go. Nikki want to know what kind of fruit trees, Gail. Love knows that she's changing up her landscape and planting more permanent crops, continuing containers and raised beds in 2020. That sounds really good. 29 in the chat, 19 thumbs up. Yeah, hit the like button. What's going on? Hit that like button. I like you like me a little bit. I'll be changing my irrigation setup to my garden. I will be growing my garden in patchworking and water system. Yeah, I changed my irrigation system last year. I went to the half-inch tubing. I had that quarter-inch the year prior. The half-inch just worked a whole lot better, but I do have to go in and make a few changes in mine. The irrigation system is a game changer. Always garden prepping, a little over 1/4 acre garden in the ground, then raised bed containers as well, plus 3 herb gardens. Wow. Hey, Brenda Baker, how are you? Isons. Ken Folk, you know I'm finna be an Isons, man. You know I'm finna be an Isons. My father-in-law is like around the corner from his house, so I'm rambling with the Browns. What's up? What's going on? Stacy, go to Pike Nursery in Acworth. They still have fruit trees. Okay. I went to Pike Nurseries in what is that? That's up 75, but not quite as far as Acworth. Kennesaw. And they still had a few fruit trees. Yeah. Yes to the labeling. Yeah. That label can get away from Track Supply. So she said she's going to look and see what Gail's going to look at Track Supply has for fruit trees. Yeah, 2022 will be the year for a lot of these fruit trees. Yes, I have a lot of fruit trees, but it's some specific ones that I want that I don't have. I want 1 or 2 pomegranate trees. I definitely want a kumquat. I have 2 pears and an apple tree. They're young, but one of the pears is not. Um, I have 3 peach trees and 1 nectarine tree and 3 plum trees, mulberry tree, and a couple figs. But it's a couple figs that I definitely want to get. Yeah, but yeah, those labels is yeah. Then especially when they fade, you're trying to figure out what you put in there. Guess what? She's gonna up her pepper game next year. Yeah, I'm gonna plant a little bit more peppers. Hope I got some. I'm trying to overwinter in my greenhouse right now. Knock on wood that they survive, and that'll give me a jump on some of the peppers, so I won't have to grow as much. Growing with Jason, he may go crazy with the herbs this year. I definitely want to grow a lot more herbs. I one of the markets that I go to here in Atlanta, this farmer market that I go to, they have all kind of exotic fruits, and you name the vegetable or fruit, what they have it. And they had this cilantro. I can't find the seeds for them to say my. It doesn't look like the normal cilantro that we normally use, or that we're accustomed to, that we see in grocery stores. This cilantro was more of a full leaf, like almost like a basil, but it was even wider leaf than that. But it was cilantro, and it was delicious. So I was trying to find the seeds for those. I might have to Google that, like the different varieties of cilantro. But this was a good one, and I've never seen it anywhere except in like this farmers market. Hey, Deborah White, how are you? How are you? Let me see what's going on in this chat. I finished putting up my greenhouse, and my chickens will start laying next month. That's good. I've been thinking about that. I've been talking to a micro farmer behind the scenes. He has like 30 something chickens, and I started to get some chickens a long time ago. I was building a chicken house, a chicken coop with my kids when they were younger. I spent all that money. We never did get that thing. It would have been cheaper for me to just buy a chicken house, but I was just trying to have something to do with them. What part of Georgia? I'm right outside of Atlanta. Right outside of Atlanta. What's up, Red Road? I think YouTube dropped it off from my channel. I found 20 friends YouTube removed from my. Yeah, they will do that. They definitely will. One day you'll have them, the next day they don't. I think last night I was up to 1,300, and then it dropped, and I don't know where it's at now. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Yeah, but they do fluctuate like that. Oh, 4 more kiddie pools of watermelons. I seen people do that. That's a great idea. I may do something like that. 12 varieties of tomato instead of 6. Now I'm going to cut back on my tomato varieties. Last year, this past spring, man, I had all kind of tomatoes out there. I mean, uh, I had a lot of varieties, and this year I'm going to cut it back. I'm going to buy that red snapper, which is a hybrid, probably that Parker Whopper or Park Whopper. I had a lot of success with that. Maybe a Crimson and a Cherokee, and then some of the cherry type tomatoes. Because my cherry tomatoes, they were delicious. Man, it was like eating a plum. They were so sweet. Swafford Homestead, plant what you can. Grocers are getting hot. That is true. That is true. Anybody else having issues with their garden, plants in their garden trying to bolt? Man, I got Georgia. Our weather been so crazy. One day it's cold, and the next day it's hot, and then it's cold and hot. It's been way warmer than what it normally is this time of year. And I got my pak choi is trying to bolt. My Chinese cabbage is trying to bolt. I got stuff trying to bolt everywhere. I'm breaking off the flowers and whatnot. So I think what I'm going to do with that Chinese cabbage, I wanted it it's like a Napa cabbage. I wanted it to get the full head and all that, but I don't know if it's gonna make it because of the weather and it keep bolting. So I might just go ahead and get what I can out of it and maybe put something else right there. All right. I mean, I got some lettuce going on in my greenhouse. I may put the lettuce right there because I got a lot. I got stuff out there just trying to bolt. Sunday backyard. What's going on, man? You driving? Yeah, man. Keep your eye on the road. You know how these folks drive in Georgia, especially in Atlanta. Yes, sir. You thought I thought driving in Germany. Well, driving in Germany wasn't bad. Driving in Korea was bad. Let me see. Herbs will take you cooking to the next. That's right. They will take your cooking to the next level, and that's something else I wanted to talk about. Um, so next year, I'll be doing a lot more cooking on my videos. I did a little bit this year, and but this year coming up, you'll see me doing a whole lot more cooking um, in the kitchen and whatnot, making different dishes. I can burn a little bit. I learned from them old school Aunt Idabelle and Aunt Margaret, Mud and Auntie Linda, and my mother and aunts. And so, I can burn a little bit. So we're gonna do um, a lot more cooking this year. Doc said he'll be transplanting more strawberries into the pallet bed. You know what? When I was in New Jersey, man, at your brother's house, um, I liked what he had with the pallets with the burlap around it, and he had strawberries in it coming down in between each row. Yeah, that was slick right there, man. I like that. That looked really good. That was a great idea. Tyrone, yeah, what Tyrone had at his house. Yeah, so both of my brother-in-law, both of them garden. Let me see. Grow your own medicine cabinet. I know that's right. That is right. So Bro Cap was actually do ice and sell vegetable plants. I haven't seen that. If they do, I haven't seen it. Always gardening, grow close to 100 culinary and medicinal herbs. Wow. Wow. Just fruits, nuts, and berries. Yeah, that's all I've seen. And I don't have any nut trees. And I had a lady ask me on one of my videos, like she was scolding me, why you don't have any nut trees? I don't see anybody planting nut trees. Uh, I'm not sure if I want to plant a nut tree. Now, I would like to plant maybe olives. I love olives, maybe something like that. But I'm not sure about if I want to plant a nut tree. I might have to swap with somebody for some nuts. I give you some apples, you give me some pecans or something. Or when I go to Athens, they everywhere. My family got fruit trees and nut trees everywhere. I need some fig trees. That's what Swap for Homestead said. Yeah, I want some more fig trees. I seen Miss Linda with that LSU purple or LSU gold. I want both of them. I want the purple and the gold. What's going on, Chris Clevercraft? Deborah White. Has anybody ever grown borage? I haven't. Somebody in the chat may have. There you go. Always garden and prepping. He's grown it. So Nikki said apparently one cherry tree isn't good enough without a pollinator, so I'll be on the hunt for another cherry tree. Who knew? Not me. Yeah, that happened to me on my pear tree. I don't had that pear tree in the ground for about 5 years. I ain't got a pear on it yet. And it didn't dawn on me like I know that some trees need pollen. It wasn't something that I didn't know. I just didn't give it no thought. Stuck it in the ground and kept on saying this pear tree a dud. It wouldn't put out nothing. And then I thought about it. I said, man, this thing need a pollinator. So last summer I bought a another pear tree and an apple tree. So hopefully in another year or so, hopefully I can get some pears and stuff coming off of them. You know, my auntie has pears, and I think OJ has apples. But they, you know, the squirrels are killing them. Between the squirrels and the deer. They can't get one pear or apple off their tree. I'm not gonna have that problem. Peter, if you're listening, I'm gonna shoot every squirrel I see in my yard, in my garden, trying to, cause they've been tearing my pears up. Not my pears, but my peaches up. Yeah. There you go, Frugal Nurse Homestead. Love Nam Month. That's my market right there. They have about 5 or 6 of them around here. I've been to most of them. I haven't been to the one in Morrow down south. I haven't been to that one. Shelby's been to that one, but I go to the one on South Cobb. Man, I love them. You know, it's hard to beat those prices. And then the fruits and vegetables, and they got everything in there. LP is asking sensational container gardening. You grow watermelon in the kiddie pool. Yeah, I've seen people do that. That may be, give me a little idea. Give me a little idea. Because my garden is actually on a slight slope. It doesn't look like it, I guess, but it's actually not flat. It's on a slight slope. So when I water, everything just, you know, drains down like this. I need to try to get on a flat part on my property and try to grow some watermelons. I know I had success with watermelons this past summer, cantaloupe, a little bit of everything, but I think I'm gonna try to find some flat area and put some watermelons off by themselves. Yeah, give it a shot. Nicky said microfarmer has 31 spoiled chickens. He does. Them chickens, man. Them chickens eat better than people. Love Note said 2022 would be my year for a lot of free fertilizers. My worm farm, chicken, comfrey, compost, and all been done already. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm really on it. And Miss Linda, the New Orleans gardener, she really made me step my game up as far as my compost tea. I've always had a bunch of 5-gallon buckets. I mean, I got them everywhere with rainwater in, and I got weeds and leaves and banana peels, and I just put all kind of stuff in it. And I just let it break down, and then I feed my garden with it. But I had it in small buckets. So now I have barrels. I have 2 barrels that I'll be using my compost for my compost tea, and I got one percolating right now. I put some alfalfa pellets in it. I got leaves, grass, banana peels, mulch. A little bit of everything. So, you know, nobody likes weeds in their garden, but I have them in mine. So I've been really scratching, trying to get a bunch of them up. But those weeds can be helpful. Just they don't sit down and soak up the nutrients out of your yard. Take those weeds, put them in your compost pile, or put them in your compost tea or your super juice or whatever you want to call it, and then reintroduce them back to the garden. Don't let them eat for free. That's how I feel about it. You know, I'm the bully in my garden. Nobody eating my garden for free. All right, Precious. We'll see you. Yeah. I'm a bully. Nobody in my garden eats for free. You're going to have to put something back in. You take something out. I haven't tried the worm bin. I know a lot of people do that. I haven't tried that yet. Gardner 99, what's going on? Got New Orleans in the building. I love his accent, man. I love it. Backyard farmer with Ashley said, yes, that crazy weather. Let's see what it's saying. Easy to get behind on this. Cold front coming this week, so I guess we'll finally pick all the tomatoes, bell peppers, and jalapenos. Brooke, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Cowgirl, what state are you in? You still got tomatoes? Oh, what state are you in? Must be Texas, because I see a lot of people in Texas still got, it's warm there. And they said for tomatoes, they'll mostly have Dixie Red, but not as many intermediate indeterminates. I have to have a few though. Yeah. AJ Green Thumb, what's going on, brother? And yeah, Hudson saying some of her spinach is bolting. Broccoli is bolting. Very big heads. It's time to pull them. My man said he was in a tank top Christmas. Yeah, it was crazy, man. The weather here is so crazy. But I got so much broccoli growing in my garden. I didn't realize I put out that many seeds. I was looking around. I'm like, oh my God, I got broccoli everywhere. So I took some and put some in some pots. But I'm gonna have to move some more because broccoli's gonna kind of spread out. Yeah, I got too much. So Doc, if you want to, man, come over to the house, man, and we'll you can take some of this broccoli with you and transplant it. Brandywine. Growing with her said she's gonna plant that brandywine. It's a beautiful tomato. I'm cutting back on my tomato varieties, also growing super sweet, beefsteak, almond paste, super sauce. Going to focus on preserving and canning. Shulamite Diggs. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's going on? You ain't never late. You know what I'm saying? Old hands in the dirt. We just popped up. We'll do a little improv live to see what people's plans are for next year. I always believe that in your garden, you have to try to lay out a plan. I draw out my layout of my garden, and then I kind of put where I want stuff to go. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes you have to make some changes, but I still have to have somewhere to start from because you can get overwhelmed really quickly. And I believe in close quarters growing. So I grow a lot of stuff in a small space. And then you never know what's going to grow. And then I always grow what I call just in case. I always have that. And what I end up having to do with some of the stuff for space, I just have to move it. But once it starts and get to growing, then there's nothing to move it. Just move it somewhere else. Grew over 160 tomato plant this past season. Oh my God. Always gardening and prepping. Man, you was doing it. I can't even name that. But I do have some Creole tomato seeds I got from I bought some tomatoes when I was down in New Orleans. I went to Mr. George's vegetable store, fruit store. And I did get some Creole tomatoes. They are so huge. And they are so good because I made some BOTs out of that guy. But I do have some more seeds, so I'm going to try to grow some of those. But I'll probably be doing some seed giveaways to give away some of these other seeds. All these tomatoes. I have blueberry tomatoes and hillbilly tomatoes, and I got a bunch of different types. I'll be doing some giveaways to give away some of those seeds. And do you have any good suggestions on how to keep deer and rabbits out of your garden? I don't know. I mean, I've seen people have issues with deer. I'm a hunter, and I think the deer know it, so they don't come in my yard. Now I've seen them in the woods and all that, but they will not come in my yard. Rabbits, I see 1 or 2 rabbits here and there. I know people use predator urine and all that kind of stuff that you can buy from like Walmart. Just go in the sporting goods area. People use different stuff like that to kind of scare them off. Or if you can, build some hoop houses or some fencing around your garden. I had to do that for these stupid squirrels that were, digging all in my garden. Yeah, so I think, and then I had one possum. I didn't catch him in the garden, but I caught him in the yard. So I sent him to the upper room. Yeah. So I would try maybe some predator urine or Google it and see what they say about keeping them out. But only thing I can think about for deer is maybe predator urine or some type of fencing. Nikki says she likes watching other people cook. Yeah, I'll be doing some cooking this year. Love, no, I can't eat cilantro. Maybe that's the kind that doesn't taste like soap to me. I love cilantro. So Sage Container Garden say her bok choy boated is 43 degrees here in Sacramento, California. My tree collards love the cold. Yeah, yeah. I got a lot of cold weather crop, but our weather been so crazy, man. This stuff is boating like crazy. I got to go ahead and get that Chinese cabbage. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it, clean it, bag it, and then we'll vacuum seal it and put it in the freezer. How your family homestead? Hey, welcome. Welcome to the chat. And Dale says cilantro tastes like soap to her too. Wow, I love cilantro. Yeah, Nikki, you're right. It's one of those herbs. If you like it or you don't. Shelby, she don't care for it like it, but I love it. I would love to have some chickens. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting, a few of them. I really have been thinking about it. I'm gonna let Microfarmer try to talk me into it. Gail say, hands in the dirt. What kind of food do you like to cook? I cook a little bit of everything. I could cook a little bit of everything. I'm not my son, and my son is a trained gourmet cook. I'm not him, but he loves my food. He always want me to cook for him. So I can cook Italian. I can cook. I can cook soul. I can cook Mexican. I could anything, just about anything. One of my things that I like to do, and I haven't really been able to do it here lately, is because of this COVID and all this. Is we used to, and Atlanta has a lot of restaurants, and then all the suburbs and the metropolitan cities around Atlanta, a lot of restaurants in Atlanta. So we would go around all these different restaurants, like on the weekends and stuff, just try different ones. They have this show here called Atlanta Eats, and we would sit back and watch these shows and so okay, let's go try this one. So I used to go to a lot of different types of restaurants trying different food, Ethiopian food, Thai food, Japanese, Chinese, um, Parisian. Um, what's that one I didn't really care for? Moroccan. I didn't really care for that. German, French, all of that. In fact, I used to live in Germany, and I think my first year in Germany, I spent just about every weekend that first year in France. So yeah, I've traveled everywhere and tried foods everywhere. Korean, I love Korean foods. They make some good food. So my palate is, I try a little bit of everything. Yeah, I'll try a little bit of everything. Don't go to the doctor. Thankfully, I'm an herbalist. Cool. What's going on, Veggie Farms Gardening? What's going on, Stacey? How are you? Love no sense and no fat. It's been determined that cilantro tastes like soap to a lot of people. Not to me, but hey, everybody tastes it different. I can't see what the animal is, Nikki. A rat? I don't know what that is. So he's saying fencing and posting and rabbit fencing. Okay, he's giving her some ideas on how to keep deer and rabbits. I have a rabbit here or two but they don't really come in my garden. I had one once or twice in my garden, a rabbit, but nah. I have more problems with chipmunks and squirrels. Wow, unicorn lady said her pot truck bolted up a week after planting. Yeah, you got to sow it early. It doesn't like that heat. Mine did the same thing last. So when I planted in March, and it bolted. I'm to mind it. Yeah, so but we had crazy weather here in Georgia this past spring. It was all over the place. AJ Green Thumb said he wants some more citrus. I heard yuzu itradrin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's hard to zone 6. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm definitely gonna look it up. Nikki, you wonder why your cherry tree was bald head? Nikki, cherry tree need a weave, need a lace front. Yeah. Oh, always gardening and prepping. Best way to control rabbit and deer is to eat them. I agree 100%. Yes, sir. I might pull out some deer steaks, put them things. Yeah, I'm gonna get them out tomorrow. Yeah, when you cook with it, bro, yeah, it does take it to another level. It's definitely a different in taste. Chris Clevercraft, 13 degrees outside. No, sir. No. This is the almond paste was good, but the Gladiator hybrid has me intrigued. Growing with Jay. I never grown either one of those. I've seen the almond paste, but I've never grown them. Sojourner, where's she at? What's going on, Sojourner? The dentist way. Hey, what's going on? And Dale, yeah, I'm a bully in my garden. Yeah. Make your own fishing motion. I have a video on how to. Wow. Nigga, that's right. If you don't work, you don't eat. Man, like I say, those weeds, I'll take those leaves and put them right back in my compost. Unless they're seeding or something, but put them right back in my compost. Well, my LSU gold fig is sleeping now. I got to get me one of those. Jacob Janikins. Solomon, bro, appreciate you sharing your experience and wisdom. Hey, ain't no problem, bro. We all here sharing and learning, trying to figure this thing out. MB Heritage Farm, what's going on, my guy? What's up, buddy? Man, you grew some huge watermelons this year. Man, those watermelons were crazy. You did a great job. Believe me, those were nice. Styrofoam release chemicals into your soil. Huh? Growing with hustlers going on 7 degrees to 30 by Sunday. Wow. That's how our weather is. It's all over the place. Doug, you say you're on your way. Yeah, man, come over here and get some of them this broccoli and stuff, bro. Yeah, bring a sack, man, so you can get some of this. I got a lot of this mustard spinach. I just had a friend of mine. He came up and bagged them up some red mustard greens and whatnot. You can get everything except for them collard greens, bro. You get them green collard greens. In fact, I'll be cutting some of those. I'll be taking some of those out of the garden Friday. I'm going to try starting my onions this weekend and winter sowing some herbs by the 15th. Yeah, I got a lot of. Love No says she got a lot of 5-gallon buckets with rainwater. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. You cannot go wrong with that. There you go, Nick. A garden visual on paper, and that's I got mine sketched out. I measured out, so I know all the measurements. So if you do the one by the 1 foot spacing in your garden, then you kind of know, you can break it down like that and know how many spaces you have, and it's going to also depend on what you're planting. Just planted turmeric in my tent. Cool. Yeah, I planted turmeric this past. I didn't put out a lot, but I got a good little bit back. In fact, it's right. Where is that? Where's my turmeric? It's right over here. Yeah, I'm gonna dehydrate that. Garden with we got Australia in the house. What's going on? I grew a 14-pound crimson sweet watermelon and several smaller ones in the kiddie pool. $6 at Walmart. Pulls a plastic shelf, drill a lot of holes. Should have made a video. Yeah, my worm bill is one more layer till it's full. Wow, I got to get into that. Miss Linda said all of her bok choy has bolted, so she harvested them out. That's what I'm gonna get on this. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that bok choy, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull that Chinese cabbage. I mean, I got a lot of it, and I got to get that stuff up out of there. Um, I don't want it to go to waste and whatnot, and I'm tired of chasing it, trying to break the flowers and seeds and stuff off of them. So the weather's just been crazy here in Georgia. We have a high alert in Georgia tonight for weather. What kind of weather? I thought it was supposed to rain. It rained yesterday and it rained today. Miss Linda said she loved cooking videos. I'm teams. I'm team soap. Yeah, Miss Linda, your boy. I'm finna go ahead and get in the kitchen, and do a lot more cooking videos. Yeah, I think I'll share more of that. Miss Linda said I had to get my bok choy. I know that's right. Take your time. It's a lot of work in the garden, and then you wanna harvest what you wanna reap what you sow. You go there and get your food, man. I don't want it to go to waste. I give a lot of my stuff away, but still, I want somebody to eat it, or if I ain't eating it, yeah, Miss Linda be cooking. Garden with Perth, Western Australia, struggling to grow at this time past 5 days. Has been 42 degrees. That's 107 for most. Hell no. Excuse my French. 107 degrees. Man, I remember like that. Well, I train in the Mojave Desert. Yeah. And Saudi Arabia and Iraq. So I know what 107 I know what 107 degrees. Actually, I know what 120 and 25 degrees feel like. So it's not pleasant. Believe me, it's hard to breathe hot air. Yeah, it's not much you can grow in there. Maybe citrus. Growing with JC, want to try turmeric and ginger. Yeah, they're pretty easy to grow. I didn't really do too much. Stuck it in the ground and with mine now, stuck it in the ground and watered it and pretty much got out the way. With a lot of stuff, sometimes we can overdo it with some of our fruits and vegetables. Sometimes you just got to water it, fertilize a little bit, and get out the way. Sensational Container Garden said, "I better not see a squirrel on my peach tree. You need your peaches to make wine." Nika says she loved Mexican. Oh man, I love making fish tacos, chicken tacos, the whole nine. Garden Perk, Western Australia said he can burn a boiled egg. Oh, that's not good. Miss Linda got the LSU. Man, I got to give her one of those fig trees. Do I hunt for raccoons? No, I've never hunted. Well, I shot a raccoon, but I only shot him because I was up in a tree and it was getting about dusk, dark, and he came out, and I was like, as long as he don't look up here and like he gonna run up this tree at me, he good to go. And I was just sitting there, and he looked up and saw me, and he kind of back arched up like he's about to posture up. I had to send one through him. And I had to send that old raccoon to the upper room. J3 GS Farm, what's going on? But I've never hunted them. I have my friends up there in Hartwell. These some country boys for real. They hunt rabbit, raccoon, deer, anything that hop, slither, crawl, they all that. Yeah. They grill the raccoon. They cook rabbit with gravy. All kind of they do all that. Some real good guys. What's happening? Growing with Renee 144. I love cilantro too. I don't know what these people. Oh, wait, gardening and prepping saying coon is delicious. I taste a little piece of one. I taste a little piece of it. Wasn't bad. Growing with Hudson, I'm in zone 7A. See, I knew somebody done grew that barrage before Miss Linda. She made tea from it and so slept for 2 days. I need to grow some of that. I can't sleep with a crab. I need to grow some of that. I need to grow some of that. Sensational garden. Rambo the squirrel ate every last one of the peaches on my tree last. They got me bad last year. I got a peach. I got one peach this year. It got me bad, but oh man, please. Can't about no stupid squirrel, man. Yeah, Nicky tree. Oh, I need to grow some of that, barrage. You know I'm looking that up. Lead Farmer, what's going on, sir? How are you? We just over here chopping it up. What's going on, Lead? Chickens, they really take care of themselves. You can have an automatic feeder water. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into get some chickens for real. Miss Linda said, kids will call it. I got to get me some of that, Boraz. I got to get me some of that. I got to give me some. I got to grow some of that. I have a real hard time sleeping, man. They don't prescribe me all kind of pills that I won't take. Miss Linda said she's scared of Barrage. I mean, I got to give me some of that. Stacey, I was checking out those collars in your trellis video. Oh yeah, they about ready. Those were Georgia collars right there. And then on the other side of those, I have some champion collars and I have some vape collars. And I grew a hybrid, but I have those in a little raised, elevated raised bed called flash collars. I'm growing some of those and I put some in a container. And they're growing pretty good, the flash collars and whatnot. But Friday, I'll probably shoot a video on me harvesting some of my collars because Star, she wants some collars for New Year's. So we'll pick some of those. And we'll be cooking some purple whole peas. So I grew purple whole peas this year. And so we'll be cooking some of those purple whole peas also. I'm so far back on this chat. So Nikki Cherry Tree need a weed. Yeah, that thing ball over there. Growing with Renee 144. My garden got drenched with rain here in sunny California. Some made it, some didn't. That's how gardening goes. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't control the weather. Love knows that the Amish paste is good for making sauce. I saw, can't think of the guy's name. Him and his wife, they grow a lot of those type of tomatoes. They made some kind of sauce out of them. Alma romaine lettuce has bolted. Oh, really, Doc? Oh, man. Tornado warnings early here in Memphis and Mississippi. Oh, Lord, no. Niggas say 107 degrees. That's hot as hell. Man, that's hot. And it depends on what type of heat it is. But it's still hot. 120, 115 degrees, dry heat is hot. It's just hard to breathe that hot air. And like I said, I used to train in the Mojave Desert out there in California, man. And It ain't no joke. Then you drinking hot water, but you better drink it. I'll tell you that much. Thank you for your service. Oh, ain't no problem, man. What's going on, Simply Jan? Hey, Jan, how are you? What's going on? Love knows so they got some warnings in North Georgia. Oh, I need to go check out the news, which I hate watching the news. There's nothing worse than burnt popcorn and burnt boiled eggs. Am I going to do the single seed challenge? I saw what Black Gumbo put it out. I probably will. I still got my plan out there from the single seed challenge for this year. I just never did go back and post it. I planted a icicle radish. So Johnny said they eat squirrels and pop. Yeah, people eat squirrels. Yeah, people eat those. Hey, son, the backyard. You need to sit on that back porch with a pellet gun, man. You need to put that old rabbit out of his misery and put him in some gravy. Your wife can cook too and let her whip up some biscuits. Yes, sir. You be looking for rabbits then. Vesma, hey, how are you? Y'all check out Vesma's channel. She's a YouTuber. She has a very interesting channel. I'm gonna do that, Led. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So Shelby's sister-in-law, she has a lot of chickens, and she just lost a bunch of them. Something got in there and killed a bunch of her chickens. But she would always give us eggs, 4 or 5 dozen. But I'm gonna do that, Led. I'm gonna, you about a 34 person, so go ahead and get those chickens. I'm gonna do that, Led. I'm gonna get some hens, man. I'm gonna get some hens. Grow lemon balm, make tea. If you leave, it will help you sleep. I have some lemon balm. I have lots of it. I need to make some tea out of it. Have you tried melatonin to help you sleep? Camelline tea? I don't tried all that. All right. Mama, what's up, hands in the dirt? Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. But yeah, chickens have some benefits. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking more about, the eggs and all that, but I be thinking more about the chicken manure. That's what my mind's at. I want that manure. I want that chicken manure. Yeah. I want the eggs and the manure, that's for sure. So Hudson said she made a ginger, honey, and mullein tincture. You know what? I was over to my mom got mullein in the front yard, and I videoed it. And when I went to look for, I couldn't find it. So I don't know if I erased it by mistake or whatnot. But she don't have that stuff in the yard forever. And Miss Linda was talking about it, and I was like, yeah, my mom had that stuff in the front yard. And she's a true believer in it. So the next time I go over there, I'm gonna make sure that I can video, and it gets really, really tall, and then it gets a seed head on it, like this funny looking seed head on it. Yeah. Grandmama Grows, what's going on, Grandmama Grows? How are you? A cayenne pepper tincture. Ooh, Lord no. Love no, so she's cooked raccoons. You need them on a rack, apples, potatoes. They greasy like ducks. Okay. I grew turmeric and garlic and grow bags. Long story, but I didn't get any to eat. I definitely growing them again. Yeah, that's one thing I never get deterred from. If I try to grow something and if it's not successful, it don't bother me none. I'm gonna try it again. Either I had some bad seeds, or I did something wrong, or if I'm not sure about it, you can always come into the garden community and try to get it figured out. Um, like Miss Linda helped me to some stuff. I've been gardening for a long time, but I never knew anything about this YouTube gardening community. And I never even, no, I didn't know anything about people talking about gardening. I used to look at, I had a lawn care business for a while. I used to look at some of the lawn care stuff a little bit. But Miss Linda was talking about bone meal and blood meal. I had never heard of bone. All these years I've been gardening, never heard of bone meal, never heard of blood meal, um, never used it. But I'm not dumb. If I see people using it, and if it worked for them, it definitely worked for me. So I'm definitely going to get some of that. So, but I had never used any of that before, and all these years I never even heard of it. When I was growing up, my great uncle and everybody had garden, but they always just had compost piles. It's a guy here I know, Mr. John, big old compost pile. We used to go fishing. He keep all his little fish and he just throw them in the compost pile. He just would cover them up and turn it. It was almost, it was always compost pile. It was always chicken manure and cow and horse, stuff like that. Yeah. So, but I'm here to learn. So if people use bone meal, blood meal, and if it work, yeah. And I'm sure my great uncle and all them probably use something similar to blood meal, I guess you would say, because when an animal died, they buried it, and I guess they got their meal from that. I guess I'm not sure about that, but they composted everything. They composted everything. That from had a video of old with automatic water with a 5-gallon bucket and automatic feeder on the door. Wow. Grown with Renee 144 says she got a pellet gun and looking for a reason to use it. If you got squirrels, they're gonna give you the reason. They just disrespectful. I grew cubes of butter summer squash from single seeds. I really enjoyed that squash. I didn't grow any squash this year. I grew some golden zucchini. Got so big and pretty. I think I might have gotten 2 zucchini off of it before um, the vine board got a hold to it. So I got a little trick I'm gonna try this year for they behind. Nick, you still got lemon balm? Yeah, I got it in my greenhouse. I got some lemon balm. Doc gave me a plant that he had in a pot in his front yard in his island, big one. And I had to cut back a lot. I got the seeds. In fact, my little seed area is right over there. I got plenty of lemon balm seeds and whatnot. So, like I said, when I be doing my giveaways and whatnot, I'll be giving away some of that stuff. That's right. The Freeman, yeah, yeah. You can have most places. Now, if you live in somewhere that's an HOA and all that kind of stuff, you probably can't have nothing. But I don't live in an HOA, never will. That's not the plan. Yeah, chicken fertilizer, man. So my great uncle, I, and they had mule, hogs, chickens, roosters, guinea hens, um, peacocks. They had all kind of crazy stuff, man. I used to love to go down there, man. They had everything. Frugal nurse, what she got? States I used to work nights and could never sleep correctly. I take complete calm by home defense and it relax you for a real good night. It kicks in now. This is where to pass my time. Okay. All right, frequent nurse. I may get that a try. Yeah, because I don't sleep that well. Let's say my cousin tried to talk me to come to Arizona, 120 degrees. I'm like, nah, yeah, it is. It's different out there. Like in Georgia, it gets hot here. So I used to be stationed in Fort Stewart down by Savannah. And, it may get 95 degrees and it's hot as I don't know what because of the humidity is so high. Like as soon as you walk outside, you're sweating. But when I used to train in the Mojave or when I was in the Middle East in the desert, when it's hot like that, you don't sweat like you sweat here. The water is so hot, the water's evaporating out of the moisture is evaporating out of your skin. So when you look down at your t-shirt, it's all white and crunchy, and you got salt all on your face. So you have to keep hydrated because it's a different type of heat. You sweat, but you don't sweat like you sweat here in Georgia. You walk outside here, you be wet when it's humid, but it's a different type of heat. It's a dry heat. And if you're not drinking water and you play with it, kill you dead. Backyard farmer would actually say she cooked rabbit for Christmas. Where mine at? On my plate. Auntie Ellen said she missed having chicken, ducks, and goats. Mr. Ellison used to have goats. Man, them things used to always get loose and chase us. I was always scared of goat. The billy goat anyway, the one with the horn. Always chase us. Yeah, that's right. Georgia's hot enough. That's right. Love note, I'm gonna get some chickens. What's up, bro? What's going on, home team? What's going on? Man, we sitting here just chopping it up, trying to see what everybody's plan is for 2022. Do you have a plan? You got to have a plan on what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Even if you divert from it a little bit, that's all right. You have some type of direction. My Tiny Gardens. What does rabbit taste like? Chicken. That's what it tastes like to me. So like a dark meat chicken to me. Fallen Sky Homestead and Preparedness Channel. Good evening, hands on deck. What's going on? Welcome to the chat. How are you? I've never seen your channel before. Welcome to the chat. So I was watching Broke Farmer video. He got that tumbler composter. Oh, he in the game now. Yeah, he gonna be out there cranking that thing. I got to still turn I got 3 compost piles. 2 bins and that long thing I got over there. I still have to turn it, but I like that tumbler. That's what's up. Fuganor said, child, these squirrels are straight. Man, these squirrels, man. Listen, they'll be over some dressing. That's what they'll be. Over some dressing. Rocky and his friend. Growing with Renee says she doesn't have any squirrels, just birds and possums. Ooh. Virtuous Garden at 91. What's going on, young lady? She's back. Okay, I missed 2%. Brenda Baker, how you guys? Anything new I'm growing next year? I'm going to grow this determinate hybrid tomato called a red snapper and a couple of more determinate tomatoes. Then I got a few little things that I'm going to grow. I have a brown Russian cucumber. I'm going to give that a try. I'm going to grow some baked alpha cucumbers. I definitely want to grow some more Persian cucumbers. stuff like that. I'm the Minnesota midget melon. I'll be growing some of those. Of course, I'll be growing some more of the Korean melons, lemon cucumbers. Those they did well. I'll grow some more of those because I'll be doing a lot more pickling. Yeah, I'll be doing a lot more pickling, and I got some really good pickles this year from my cucumbers. So. What's going on, GT? Junior grows in Alaska. It's Alaska. What's going on, bro? Yeah, man. I don't spend some time up in Alaska, in Anchorage. Yeah, when I was in the military. Yeah. Chicken and goat poop is all I use. I would love to get some goat poop and some rabbit. I know rabbit poop. Uh, you can use it right away. You don't even have to compost that. So, but when I looked online to buy some rabbit poop is expensive. Rabbit manure is high, man. Like, I'm gonna keep on composting and using these alfalfa pellets and whatnot, stuff like that. Because yeah, it's a little too high for me for what they're giving you. I guess it'd be better to come out and grow your own rabbits and get your own rabbit poop. Hey, Stacy, how y'all down in Georgia? What's up, Garden of Twitty? Texas is a weird climate. Yeah, man, our weather's all over the place. It's so warm and then cold and warm and cold. So I got to get back in the woods. I want to put one more deer down. Yeah, I was on my uncle property. Was it last week? No, week before last. I was down there. I saw a lot of deer, but I didn't take any shots because they were all small, which threw me off because he got monsters on this property. So I seen a couple bucks. They were small, but I was looking for some does with some decent size. I don't want to shoot a little bitty small doe. To me, it's just not worth it. So I was looking, but I think, we were going through the second rut. So in the second rut, the bucks are trying to breed the does that didn't get bred in the first rut. And so the mature does will push the immature does away during the breeding time. So that's why I would see all those packs of little small ones, like 8, 9 little. I just let them walk. I saw a bunch of them. I let them all walk. If I saw a decent sized doe, I would have took her. Or if I saw a decent buck, I definitely would have took him. Not a trophy buck or nothing like that, but I don't want to shoot a little small buck. I let them live, get a little size on them. Vegas, yeah, yeah, Vegas is a different type of heat. I normally, like, the last time I was in Vegas, I went in February. Yeah, Shelby and them, they was just out there in, was it September? They almost died out there. I told them I'm not going. I already know what it is. And all that walking in Vegas, man, please. Nope. Y'all gonna have it. Love Note say I have a compost in a Tama barrel. Cool. I'm so thankful for the garden community. I enjoy learning and listening to everyone here. Yeah, you can learn a lot here. I don't care how long you've been gardening or whatnot. You can learn a lot. Like, I've picked up a lot. Like I said, I've been gardening for a long time. But I've picked up a lot with some of the stuff that people use in the garden. Everybody has a different technique. Everybody does things a little bit different. And what I would say to people is, see what works in your garden. You could try some of these things that people are doing theirs. Everything that they do is not going to work in your garden. You can different state, different soil, different a whole lot of things. So the main thing is get your soil right. If you get your soil right, that's the key. If you get your soil right, then your plants are going to be okay. But if the soil is not right, then yeah, you're going to struggle. So the biggest thing is getting your soil healthy, getting it where it's conducive for plants to grow, or whatever you're trying to grow. Weather got warm in Alaska too. Good night, Frugal. Good night. I'm gonna catch one of your other chats. I'll be in there checking you out. I'll be in the background, get my laugh on. You a trip with that New York accent. You a trip. Broke said, I ain't buying seeds. I'm planting what I got. I know that's right. I got enough seeds. There's only a few things that I may want to grow just out of greed. I bought a couple packs of seeds yesterday, and it was the stuff I already got. Something I do every year, hands in the dirt, try to take over the world. Okay. He's saying, okay, and Alaska roads are super slick. So you are in Anchorage. Okay. Oh, Fallen Sky Homesteading and Preparedness Channel. You a Georgia channel too? I need to come check you out, man. Yeah, I need to come check you out. I'm not sure if you're new to YouTube or not, but check out all these channels, man. Go and subscribe to all these channels and check them out. You got some heavy hitters in here that, with a lot of experience. You have Lead Farmer 73 in here. You have the New Orleans Gardener in here. You got Broke Farmer in here. You got the Everyday Life of No CD's Chicken here. You have Love Notes in here. You have Growing with Hustlers in here. You got Sunday Backyard Farmer in here. You got Virtuous Garden 91 in here. GTR Junior Grows. It's a lot of Food by Faith. So it's a lot of people in here with a lot of experience. And yeah, you should be able to learn something from somebody in here. And then we should be able to learn something from you. Marmar said, man, squirrels and rabbits are disrespectful. My issues are rabbits. Like I said, I see a rabbit every blue moon, but then not by my, probably maybe about, it had to be about 15 years ago. I had a rabbit actually up in my garden. And it's so funny when you come out and you catch them, they just sit there and be still and act like you don't see them. They just won't move. And that's back when I had strawberries. And he was over there buying the strawberries, but what was eating my strawberries was a stupid chipmunk. He would wait till my strawberries get red. He wouldn't mess with them when they was green. But once they got all the way red, he would take a bite out of them. And I couldn't figure out what was biting my strawberries. And then I finally saw it was a chipmunk. And he was so full, he was trying to run out the garden. He was just wobbling his fat butt up out of my garden eating my strawberries. Because with strawberries, they have to ripen on the vine. I learned that from the strawberry patches. If you pick them and they're not red all the way through, even though they may turn red, they won't get any sweeter. So they have to ripen on the vine. And so that's what I was trying to do. And that's the stupid chipmunk was taking a bite out of it every time. Have you ever grown Mexican sauerkraut? No, I've never grown that. I've seen them, but I've never grown those. Can you pickle those? I guess you can. Was that the bull garden? I thought I saw the bull in here. I thought I saw the bull in here. So, bull, you got something, you did something in your garden the other day. I'm gonna make me one. I saw you have one, Marco Farmer has one. I'm like, man, I got the fencing and the chicken. I think I got the type of wiring I need to make one. But you had a sifter where you were sifting your compost. I said, that's slick. yeah, I saw you with one. I saw Micro Farmer with one. So I'm gonna make one. Yeah, I gotta make me one of those bulls. So yeah, if I do a video on them, I'll make sure I shout you and Micro Farmer out. And yes, I would like to get some new cucumber varieties. We have a ton of vines, but not many cucumbers. Oh, what kind of cucumbers did you grow this past? What kind did you grow? I had cucumbers out there, yin yang. I grew all kind though, but had a lot of cucumbers. Those bait alphas, they don't need a pollinator, so I'll definitely be growing those. Has Bag ever joined one of your lives? You growing with Renee 144. You talking about the Bag family? No, if you're talking about the Bag family, no, they've never been on one of my lives. They support me, and I support what they're doing in Africa on their channel. In fact, if you're talking about the Bag family, I've sent them seeds and all kind of stuff. Um, this guy, this brother, he took his family to Africa back in 2015 or 2016, and they bought some property there. And yeah, he's growing gardens and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's really nice. So I sent him a bunch of seeds, and I'll be sending him some more this year. Our Okie Homestead. Hey, welcome. You want to try cucamelons? Those little things, I've seen those, but I've never tried that. Yeah, I'm trying to see what kind of cucumbers. And there grew. She didn't get many cucumbers. I had cucumbers out there. I grew straight AIDS, money market, more. I can't even remember all the ones I grew. But yeah, Nikki said birds was hitting up her blueberry last year. I need to add some mirrors to the garden so they would crash into them. I mean, add beauty to the garden. You know what I did with mine, Nikki? I drug my blueberries. You know, I got them in containers. I drug them in the greenhouse. I was having the same problem. I drug them inside my greenhouse so I can at least get to enjoy some. Yeah. White David Gardening and Worm Farm. Hey, what's going on? One plant isn't too prolific. Not sure what that was. Oh, some old straight eight seeds. Oh, okay. 2% said they finally got their rain in California. Well, that's good because no water beats, you can't beat God's water, I promise you. Get some deer jerky. I was thinking about that last night. I was thinking about going there and taking out some back straps or something and making some jerky. Yeah, I hadn't made any this year. So I was thinking about that last night. Like I need to pull out some back straps or something and make some jerky. So I'll be doing that in the next week or two. Be making some deer jerky. Falling Sky Hofstad said right now he looking at some deer looking at him. Man, yeah. They won't come in my backyard though. They'll stay, if they do anything, they'll stay in that wood line. They must already know. I have them in the freezer. Yeah. I'm talking about I cape them out. I know how to cape them out, break them down, front shoulder. I know how to break them down to everything. Zip lock them. We'll have them in the freezer playing around with me. Akia K. I hope I'm pronouncing Akia K. Welcome to the chat. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Food by Faith. Hey, how are you? What's going on? Love no say squirrels don't come over here. Man, they don't call. Yeah, they know who to play with, but they definitely be in my yard. A few of them. They're a little bit more scarce in my yard. They pretty much stay in my neighbor's yard now, but they'll come and get in my yard early, first, like really early in the morning. Brenda Baker said, "Squirrels and rabbit is good eating." That sure is. I've had both. Now I had squirrel. I was a kid. I think the last time I had squirrel, my friend dad cooked some. Precious SoCal Gardner said she's learned a lot from my channel, but she still don't know how to build stuff. Ain't nothing to it, man. Get you a cordless drill, some drill bits, a hammer, and a handsaw, and some type of straight edge, and get to it. You know, just do it like you do garden. Take a chance. I got another little DIY video that I finished editing today. When did I shoot it? Did I shoot it today or yesterday? I think I shot it today, and I'll post that. Nika said she bought some seeds that she didn't really. I did that yesterday. I was in Lowe's and I was going to look for um, some bone meal or blood meal. Whichever women's linen I was looking for that, and they had the seeds out, and I went and started looking, and they ain't really had nothing that I didn't have or wanted, but I was like, it's something that I do grow, so I grabbed a couple packs. Yeah. Urban Gardening Chronicles. Hey, how are you? You're right about them squirrels, man. That's the part that make me mad. The digging, how they dig up your plants. That's what really makes me mad. Love notes, that's a good idea. You can always just look at YouTube and figure out how to build something. I just think about it in my head, like what I want to do and how I want to do it. And I just start doing it. I kind of think, yeah, I want to bake this. And I'm like, okay, I have this. And I just start building it. So I've shot 2 videos on repurposing furniture for my garden. I shot the first one, and it was a twin bed. And I shot the first video, and I made some frames to go around my fruit trees, and I made a raised bed. And then I just shot the second video where I made a trellis out of some of the railing from the raised bed. And then the last one of the trilogy that I'm going to shoot, I'm going to make an elevated bed. I just need a few more. I need a little bit more wood, a few more different little scraps, but I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to do something I can find or this and that. I'll get it figured out, and I'll make a elevated bed out of those. I use the bed post from the front of the bed and the back of the bed to make an elevated bed, and that's what the third one will be. Well, that's what I have in my mind that I want to do as far as that repurposing trilogy goes. Food by Faith. Food by Faith, you in Georgia too? Yeah, the weather is going from warm to cold, warm to cold. It's all up now. Yeah, it is raining. And that's what got my stuff bolting out here. Barn peek in the brain. Yeah, that's basically it. That's right, Led. It's so good to see. Led Farmer says it's so good to see all these beautiful gardeners and here helping change the world for the better. That's right. All right. It's grassroots. It has to start with growing your own food, raising your own food, um, because it's going to get critical. Like, it's already critical. Um, and then, I may talk a little bit more about protecting your own food, protecting what you have. So we may go into a little bit of that with some of my videos and whatnot. We'll see. No, Precious. So you're not gonna mess it up. Just think it through and start building it. If you mess something up, take it apart and start back over. That's what I do. All of my plans when I'm building stuff and I'm making stuff, everything doesn't go to plan. Yeah, sometimes I run into a roadblock. I think it through, like, okay, how can I fix this? And figure it out. And that's all you got to do. You'll be fine. And then once you get the confidence in it, you could do anything. You put your mind to it. That's right. Learn a lot. Sensational Container Garden say learned a lot from T-Knock, Garden of Wisdom, Life Wisdom too. Grateful for all of y'all. That's right. I love just me and my mom. I just love listening to Miss Linda. Her voice is just so soothing. Last night, Miss Linda had me so she had me so motivated. But I was going to go out in my garden out there with my flashlight in the middle of the night, out there trying to scratch around. Yeah, she'll really get you in the mood to, get you moving, get something popping. Me, you, and the chicken farm. What's going on? Just getting started in Florida. You're in the right place. It's warm enough to grow anything, especially citrus. White David Garden and Worm Farm. Where are you? Are you in Jamaica? Are you in London? I've seen some of your videos. I know you have an accent. I'm just kind of, I don't know where you are. White David Garden and Warren Farms. Let me know where you are. Beautiful, strong gardeners up in here. That's right, Led. That is so correct. If you want to learn about air layering and grafting, Lead Farm is definitely the channel to go for that. I saw his channel as far as the air laying and grafting, and I've seen other people's channel with air laying and grafting. And what I like about Lead is the way he explains it, right? The way he explains it makes it so easy, and it makes it where you believe you can do it, and you really can. So all that type of stuff, that solar power, he's really been giving a lot of information out about solar power, solar generators, solar energy. What's your emergency plan? All right, everybody should have one. What are you gonna do? Just in case. Everybody should have a plan. All right. I have a plan. My whole family knows. When I say on me, I mean on me. That's right, food by faith. We all learn from each other. Nobody knows it all. Learn a little bit from everybody. And then, Miss Linda, everything she touched, she my sister like that. My sister Monty Linda, man, my sister got a green thumb. I'm talking about, but she grows more house plants and stuff like that. But your plant could be on this last leg. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ready to throw it in the trash can, give it to my sister. See what happened. Do you want another mod to post links? Uh, Let me see how can I do that. Give me 1 second, Brandon. All right, Brenda, you should be good. Let me catch up in this chat. Our Okie Homestead said feed store sell loose seeds cheap, but don't always list of variety. It's a feed store. I'm a video when I go there. They have a lot of seeds in that place. I just haven't been there. My auntie goes there. She buys a lot of her seeds from them. I'm going to video that place when I go. And then I'm trying to think of the name of that place. The Ace Hardware here where I live, they sell a lot of loose seeds, they sell them by the weight, all kind of seeds that you can get from the Ace Hardware here where I live. So it's a lot of places that you can just go and get seeds. You don't have to always order them. Just sometimes just look around a little bit. But a lot of feed stores do have seeds. So I want to try some white G-Mom Grows. So I want to try some white cucumbers this time. Give it a shot. Like I said, I got these brown Russian cucumbers. I've never grown them. I may give them a shot this year. Dwayne, I don't know what that is. Alcohol. Well, I can't even pronounce it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Growing with Jay said they're looking for a new juicer. Anyone have any suggestions? Every juicer I've thrown away. Not that I just got rid of them. I like emulsifying my stuff now. Yeah, so I can keep all the fiber and everything. So yeah, I like to emulsify it more so than juicing now. Magpies. Oh, okay. So those gherkins, little small. I might get them a shot. I said I want to do a whole lot of pickling this year. I've done some. I pickled lemon cucumbers and all the other types of cucumbers that I have. The Armenian cucumbers, I didn't pickle those. I ate those raw. I mean, those things so good. 12 Essence Unstoppable. Welcome to the chat. How are you? Well, this chat is moving. It's an old man don't use backstrap for jerky. That's the prime fried meat. Yeah, I got plenty of it. I got plenty of it. Yeah, I got plenty of it. Yeah, so I'm gonna use some. I think I'm gonna try to do the ground too. I think I'm gonna try to make some ground jerky. Might get out a shot. I got 2 deer last year. I got 2 so far this year, but I gave one of them to one of the landowners where I hunt. I think I'm gonna get one more. Man, I'm gonna split that one. So I got more than enough of that. Grandma Hustle said those deer smell the honey in you. I believe so. I believe so. You know, if they come in my yard, they can end up in the pot. Trev S is unstoppable. I have all the tools I need in my garage. I fix everything. I know that's right. The bull said he feeding the. He said he feeding the squirrels to his chickens. Believe me, chickens will eat it. Yeah, yeah. Chicken is a dinosaur. It's a raptor. It'll eat it. Yeah, chicken eat anything. It'll eat it. Oh well. Okay, it's a. I know what a sprout says. A food by faith. It's not right close to me, but if I'm out that way, I'll stop by there and check them out for some seed. Vultures. Thank you, Brenda Baker. She said I did a great job on repurposing that bed into a trellis and a raised bed. Yeah, I'm going to use every piece of that. The headboard, the footboard, the post, everything is going to be used in my next video. And like I said, I'm going to try to do a elevated. I'm going to try to do an elevated raised bed with that. So we'll see what happens. So I'm still in G-Mom Girls. So I'm still in disbelief. She said squirrels or something dug up her onion bulbs. Probably squirrels or chipmunks. Yeah, probably squirrels or chipmunks. Can't stand them rascals. Love knows that chickens are gangster. Yeah. Shane from Kinfolk Farm, he shot a doe and he caped them out and uh, processed them and threw the carcass over there with his chickens to see what they would do. And it didn't take long before they was pecking them. LP said they got turkey vultures. Yeah, they just gave me the weebie jeebies. Jay said Lid Farmer New Orleans Gardner finally got him off the bench. And there, this was awesome, Stacey, but I'm down with things to go around. I'm good, but I'm in the bed. All right. I didn't realize it was so late. Like I told you, I'm finna probably go in here and watch a movie or something. I won't be sleeping no time soon. Oh, Precious, you just bragging now. Okay, I try to build something. I do have to transplant my dragon fruit. You ain't got to brag, Precious. I want some dragon fruit. Once the rain stops, I have to put the trap for my dragon fruit. Oh man, it must be nice. In California, we can grow some dragon fruit. Wow. If I had some dragon fruit in the summertime, I have it outside. In the wintertime, I figure out a way to put it in my greenhouse or in the house some kind of way. I would not want that to die. Because that happened to my passion fruit last year. I should have took some cuttings off of it and put it in my greenhouse, and I didn't. And we had some crazy cold weather last year and it killed it. LP said, I'm at war with the squirrel. Well, Bull is telling LP he's at war with the squirrel. I think everybody is. White Davies in Canada. Ah, okay. Wow. Good night, Andell. Me, you, and the chicken farm. You got to go check your channel out. Animals are unpredictable. We had a horse run down on the road and jump through a car windshield. I had a cow on the highway and I tried to shoo him off the road. He started chasing me. That's not funny, but I can see you running now. That's how I used to be with that goat. Man, Miss Elsa goat used to get loose off that rope or whatever he was on all the time. We'd be running for our life. Green Thumb Sisters, though, yeah. Though they can really cook. I follow the Green Thumb Sisters. You guys get a chance, go check out the Green Thumb Sisters. Check out all of these channels. Said Ace Hardware on Lawrenceville Highway has a lot of seeds. I'm sure that's a long way from me. The Ace Hardware out here where I'm at, they got them also. Juicing with Jay Vitamix blender. Yeah, Jay, he wrote a check for that Vitamix. I use the Ninja. Yeah, I have a Ninja. Yeah, Nikki, that's growing with Jay. Yeah, White Davis is in Saskatchewan. Oh man, y'all got some big deer up there. Moose, all kind of stuff. I need to come up there and hunt in your backyard. Brenda's doing the links. Yeah, make sure we put the links up for everybody, so people can go check out these channels. We got Growing with Jay and a lot of channels I never heard of. Trev Essence Unstoppable. We need to go check these people out. Backyard Farming with Ashley. Brenda Baker. We got Love Notes. We got a lot of people in here. And let's support each other and go check each other's channel out. If you're a YouTube creator, everybody knows if you're a YouTube creator, it's not easy to make these videos. They're not easy to shoot. They're really hard to shoot. A lot of times I don't even be thinking about it. I just be doing whatever I have to do out of my garden. I'm like, oh man, I should have videoed that. Oh man, I should have did this. And you don't be thinking about it. Also, Sunday Backyard Farm, you have a hard time sleeping as well? Yeah, I have a hard time. I'm like hypersensitive. Any little thing, I'm up. Then I got some other issues. So yeah, I don't sleep well. Do I plant from seed? Yes, I plant from seed. Yeah. I plant from seed. You can get way more plants when you plant from seed. Now, if you got to buy something, buy it. I'm not nobody that buy whatever you need. But I try to plant from seeds. And most time I overplant. I try to plant in cups or sales, and then I try to direct sow. And so it's coming back to bite me right now. Like a lot of stuff that I directly sold, it's coming up now. So I'm having a spacing issue. So I just move some things around. No big deal. Me, you, and the chicken farm. So just wrapping up the first year at it. That's cool, man. That's cool. I've seen a lot of people that are new to YouTube, but not new to farming. I mean, farming. Hey, Cali Homestead and Pooh Bear. That's YouTube. They're not new to gardening. Excuse me, or raising chickens or whatever it may be. They're just new to YouTube, and they just got to get that part figured out. Oh, I had 57 folks in the chat. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I am going to start doing more. I am going to start doing more and more lives. as I get a little bit more comfortable sitting in front of this computer, even shooting in front of the camera. I was telling Nikki last week, I'm never really that comfortable with shooting in front of this camera when I'm shooting my videos. But I'm trying to get that way. Thank you for your service, Stacey. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Good night, 2%. Yeah, I just heard the rain just break out here. How large is my garden? It's decent size. It's nothing overly massive, but go check out a couple of my videos and you'll see the size of it. And then I got a lot of stuff in containers. I can make it really large. I got the space, but I think I have enough going on right now. I may make another bed or two for some watermelon or something like that, but I think I got enough stuff going on right now. Love No says she ran around the car a few times. Somebody said they just watched the video, said sheep are easier than goats. It's a guy in Georgia, maybe Custom Farms said something like that. He's a vet. I don't know. Nikki, what you say? I do just fine? I don't know. I try. Yeah, I try. Like I told you, Nikki, I could talk in front of, when I was a manager, I could talk in front of 200 or 300 people, no issue. I mean, I don't even see them. But me and that, in that camera, trying to get the right angle and turning and this and that. Sometimes you'll look back and you don't video at the back of your shoulder. So it's a lot to it. Green Thumb Sister. Do more lives? I will. Hey, y'all check y'all email, Green Thumb Sister. Check your email. Let me know. Love No says she just received the seed catalog. So the Green Thumb Sisters, they bake and cook, right? And they do canning and all that kind of stuff. And they are great. I love them. I know I posted one of their videos on my community page. And it was, I think it was peach cobbler. And man, I've been making that peach cobbler, apple cobbler until I was sick. I just it was so easy. I'm like, man, I can make this. And so I've been making it over and over again, put my own little spin on it. But I got the idea from the Green Thumb Sisters. They be doing it all. They canning and all that kind of stuff. They do a great job. So you guys make sure you go support them. They're in Mississippi. Precious says sometimes it's hard to catch everything on video. Sometimes I think I should have taped this or that. You do a really good job with your videos. I think everybody, when you first start, we're trying to figure out how to video ourselves. And I think as time go on, I think we all just get a little bit better. I've gotten a whole lot better with the editing. I understand it a little bit more than I did when I first started videoing. You go back and look at some of my other videos. Man, please. I didn't know what I was doing. I ain't know how to post video. I really wasn't. The only reason I was posting them because we had this COVID stuff, and that's why I got on the YouTube. I am trying to figure out something to do, and I could post the videos. My mom would watch them. So that was one way that, we could still have contact. She would watch my videos and call me like, I seen your video, blah, 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 blah. So it made me do even more. So that was one way we could communicate during this COVID time. I know, and Nikki videos are so good. Y'all see Nikki videos? Man, Nikki videos is good. The way she lays it out, it's thought out. Mine ain't thought out. Nikki's thought out. She cut me with it kind of reminds me Miss Linda videos, like they're thought out. They flash here and blam there and this and that. So I am trying to get better with my angles. I am trying to get better with changing the angle, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm trying to get better with that. Grandma Hudson said that the end of her last video was sideways. Love Notes, we know you don't have any videos, but I know you got a wealth of knowledge. I'm waiting for you to shoot a video, Love Notes. I'm waiting for that. And Hudson, I'm going to watch your last video. I want to see that sideways. I need to give me a laugh in. Vermicompost, learn by doing. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Man, we just over here chopping it up, talking about gardening, how we can help each other, what you're planning for 2022. What are you going to grow? What are you going to do different? Are you going to have a garden in 2022? The whole nine. Hudson, I'm going to watch that. I got to go get my laugh on. See you later, Jan. We'll see you. I'm finna shut this down here in a minute. I don't even know how long I've been on here. I'm on this. Okay, I see it now. Nikki, you said your first video sucked. My first video sucked too. I just posted it. I don't even worry about it now. So, Nikki, you said you call yourself storytelling, but you do a great job with it. Yeah, you do a real good job with it. Yeah, I think we all evolve as time go on. Good night, Fallen Sky. I'm gonna check you out, man. Make sure you check out all these channels. Go in there and subscribe to them, and they'll subscribe to you. And just make sure that we're supporting each other. Unicorn Lady Tech, get back to making some videos. We want to see what you're doing. Yeah, Love Note is a human encyclopedia. You can tell she has a lot of experience on farming. Yeah. I'm finna go live. I gotta go look at that hustle. I gotta get my laugh on. Hudson said, got some seeds, put them in the dirt. Salute. D-Nut, what's up, man? What's going on? That's right. If you have some seeds, put them in the dirt. I used to take Miss Linda and Turf Therapy asked me about where I got that from. And I used to take a lot of vegetables and stuff to work and put them on the table in the break room. And we all stand around the coffee, or the in the break room, and we'll talk about gardening and this and that. And people always say, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And my grandmother used to do that, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. And what do you do? And I'm like, they would never just get started. They would never just get started. They always know what they were gonna do. I said, man, the first thing you gotta do is get some seeds, and you gotta put them in it. Once you get the seeds in the dirt, then we can go from there. But until then, you just got seeds in the bag, and I'm gone. So you got some seeds, you put them in the dirt. Once they start to grow, then you can start, and you have some issues or you don't know what's going on, you can start asking people then, and then we can help you. But I can't help you with growing nothing, just sitting around talking and you haven't put nothing in the dirt. It don't work like that. So if you have some seeds, put them in the dirt. I just seen something to green thumbs. Yeah, them green thumbs are funny too. They are funny. They will have you tickled for sure. They are funny. But hey, Mississippi girl, boy, they know how to get in the kitchen and get around the kitchen now. They know how to get around in that kitchen. That's right, growing with hustling. Just get started is the key. Yeah, I would have the same people year after year. Yeah, I'm gonna do such. My grandmother, my auntie, and blah blah blah. I'm like, man, did you put them in the ground? No, I ain't. Okay. All right. Well, you got to put them in the ground. Once you do that, then I can tell when we could talk. But I can't give you any advice. I can't help you or nothing if you left them and they're in the sack. So that's where that came from. If you got some seeds, put them in the dirt. All right, guys. I don't want to overstay my welcome. It's been fun. I had a great time. Let me see. I'm sure glad you and a lot of people here have come to YouTube for us to meet. I'm glad too. It's a lot of good. A lot of good people in the garden community. That's right. Put them in the dirt, man. It is so. You know what I like about it? Once you plant something and they start to come up, and then say if you got your little seedlings, and sometimes my little seedlings be looking sick, like they're not gonna make it. And then I take them seedlings and put those in the dirt and start to nurture that and do what I have to do for those. And then once they take off and bear fruit, and you look back at it, man, that's an accomplishment. That makes it makes me feel good, And then if I can share, oh, thank you, Led. I appreciate that. I got my first, what they call those chat things. Thank you, Led. He says, gardeners like you, my brother, that keep the community strong. Please never stop, no matter what kind of roadblocks you may face on your YouTube piece. And blessings, my brother. Here's some seed money. Put them in the dirt. Guava. You know what, Led? I got some homemade white peach wine. I'm finna go in there and guava to that. I appreciate it, man. That's my first super chat. Thanks, Led. I appreciate that, man. Wow. Wow. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I've been monetized for, I don't know, man. I don't know how long I've been monetized, but I hadn't done any lives since I've been monetized. So I appreciate that. That was very kind. Yeah. That $20 finna go a long way, but yeah. Y'all see how I be stretching stuff in the garden. I stretch a 20 into a 40. I stretch him out. Believe that. But it's just people like Led, man. Brother didn't have to do that. He did it. That's love, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the gesture. Thank you, Led. Yeah. And one thing I can say about Led from watching some of his videos and stuff, he leads by example. So that's what and that's how I try to live. Like, I'm not going to tell you to do something I won't do. And I see that in him. And that's one of the things that I do appreciate about him. The things that he does, he doesn't keep it a secret. He'll let you know when he got plenty of videos, because sometimes I'm in some of his lives and I see people asking questions. I'm like, if you go to his playlist, you have the answers to most of these questions that you're asking. Because a lot of times it's repetitive. And he has 1,000 videos on this stuff. So he's willing to share his information like most people are that's in this gardening community. We all got something to share. We all got different experiences and different levels of experience in gardening. Like this chicken thing, Led has chicken. I don't have any. But there's other people in this gardening community that I can reach out to. If I have a question, I can email them. I can email them and ask them questions about, hey, man, this chicken little guy gets sick or whatever going on. I can reach out to him. I can reach out to Microfarmer. Me and Microfarmer, we talk behind the scenes anyway. So I can reach out to him and talk to him. So, but I am going to get those birds. Yeah. What Nicky say, yes, Stacey, hit up Dollar Tree with that 20, you balling. Yeah, I need to go to Dollar Tree and get some labels before they, I don't know if they put anything out or not. Yeah, I need to go get me some of them labels. Oh yeah, Legend. Oh, he don't drop another. Oh, you boy, I need that 30. I shoot that 30-6 leg. I need that ammo so we can get some more back straps. Yes, sir. So now I got to go put one down. I got some more money for some. Yeah. I got some backstrap money. I really appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate that. So now I gotta do it. It need to stop raining so I go get in a tree. It need to stop raining so I can go get in a tree. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for him to come through. I'm talking about Bambi, his mammy, all of them. Yeah, I really appreciate that, bro. I do. Yeah. Good night, Auntie Ellen. Yeah, lid over making it rain, boy. I feel like a stripper. Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, it need to start raining so I can go get somebody a tree. I don't have no excuses. Yeah, I need to either pull out that old smoke stick or Eleanor. Eleanor, she get it done too. I appreciate that, lad. Anytime, my brother, we need those positive vibes. Man, I try to put out what I receive. Ever since I started this YouTube channel, all I've gotten is positive vibes from people. And pretty much anybody that you reach out to or you ask a question of, they'll answer it. And that's what I like about this. Yeah. Like you almost wish the real world was like, what we consider the real world was like this YouTube, like your gardening community. If the whole world was like this gardening community, we wouldn't have that many issues. We would not have that many issues. People look out for each other. What you laughing at, Sunday backyard gardener? I said, let don't drop too. You don't drop far to me, boy. I feel like a stripper. Yeah, man. Oh, Nikki. Oh, see, Nikki finna make me dance for real. Mm, 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 mm. Nikki don't drop. Got me up and dance like a stripper, boy. You finna make me. Finna get on my pony. Oh yeah, hey y'all! Don't forget. If you look in my description, go look at that Hands in the Dirt merch. I got a store. You want an old cup or Hands in the Dirt cap? I don't have it in my stuff on right now, but yeah, go check out. Go check out my merch in my descriptions in one of my videos. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, Led, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, press get the poll out. We in Atlanta. Atlanta's the home of the. We got Magic City, the Blue Flame. Atlanta, Sunday backyard. You finna make me take my t-shirt off, bro. Sunday backyard harbor. You finna make me go get olive oiled up, bro. Yeah, Vesma, that pony. Yes, sir. Yeah. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Love Notes. I really appreciate it. Hey, Precious, y'all go get the pole and the Vaseline. Let's get this thing popping. And the baby oil. Hey, I'll be the only stripper they be throwing change at. They be hitting me with nickels and quarters. appreciate the Sunday backyard farmer, man. Nikki, love notes. Yeah, man. Everybody in the chat. I really. Oh no! Don't tell your wife to block you, man. You hang out with me, boy. I had you right. But let's say, come on, y'all. We need over 100 up. Come on, make it rain on the. Hey, yeah. I got a daughter in college. Hey, Nikki, yeah. Vaseline, cause baby oil don't work on me. Nikki, I need Vaseline on that pole because baby oil, my skin gonna soak that up. Thank you, Growing with Hudson. I really appreciate that. Wow, man, y'all don't show out. I don't. Y'all don't show out. Let the dollars rain on the brother. Yeah, I really appreciate that. This was so unexpected. All right, now y'all finna make my eye water. Y'all stop playing with me now. I'm a tough old soldier, but I'm a marshmallow on the inside. We got way in that, or you got to dig deep in there to get to the marshmallow part. Thank you, Precious. All the way from California. $5 to get you a gallon of gas in California. I don't get gas. Yeah, this community is amazing, man. Kaleidoscope Junkie, what's going on, man? Northeast Georgia, KJ, what's going on? Man, Lead Farmer here got me crying, and Nikki and Backyard Farmer and the Green Thumb sisters, they got my eye watered up in here. Man, I really appreciate it. So unexpected. So unexpected. Yep, this community is amazing. Precious say $5, barely a gallon of gas in California. I know. The first time I went to California, this was like in 89, 90, something like that. And a soda at that time was already $1. And coming from here, back then, that was a lot. I'm like $1 for a drink? Man, they crazy. You know what I'm saying? But now it's coming. But yeah, the prices out there was already crazy. When I was in Alaska the first time, I went to some little, greasy spoon. Thank you, D-Nut, and for the super chat. I got a hamburger in Anchorage at some little greasy spoon, and this was back in like 90. And that hamburger was like $5. And at that time, that was a lot of money for a hamburger. I ain't talking about no Whopper with fries. I'm talking about a hamburger in Anchorage. Somebody on a greasy spoon, was $5. That was crazy to me. Like, really crazy. Are you up on a tornado watch? No. I hadn't got anything on my phone, a kaleidoscope that says that. It's raining outside right now, but I don't, nothing's come across my phone saying anything about a tornado watch. Hopefully we don't get one. That's the last thing we need. That is the last thing we need. But yeah, y'all done showed out. I was definitely not expecting that. Dina and Precious and the Green Thumb Sisters and Growing with Hudson and Love Notes and Sunday Backyard Farmer and the OC Nikki and Lead Farmer. I really appreciate that. I ain't gonna know how to act. I went to Australia back in 2007. The gas is already $8 a gallon. Good Lord. And they go by liter. Yeah, that's just like in Germany. Yeah. You had to calculate a gallon. Good God Almighty. Wow. $8 a gallon. Auntie Ellen, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It said George is under. How you pronounce that? Shakira. Georgia's on a tornado. The whole state? Thank you, Love Notes. I appreciate that. Yeah, Nikki, you can get it. Can you borrow $5? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. No issue. Southwest Georgia. I'm in, I guess Atlanta would be central. It said you was a bartender in the 70s and people quit smoking cigarettes because they were 75 cents a pack. Yeah. They die today. Grown husband said, I got to keep getting my little stripper dance on. Mm. You got to play some Uncle Luke. We need some Uncle Luke. You're under a tornado watch near Athens. Okay. Yeah, I got family there. That's right. She better get this long while she can. Fulton County is listed up under the watch. Uh-oh. That ain't good. See, Hudson want me out here stripping for real. She said, not the whole state is not raining in South Georgia, J3. Man, we got a lot of people in here from Georgia. Hudson want me on a pole for real. Come on, Hudson. I thought we were folk. Hudson, you come to Atlanta, we're gonna take you to the flame. Yeah, we're gonna take you to the blue flame. We ain't going to Magic City. I ain't got no Magic City money. We going where the strippers got gunshot wounds and stab wounds. Yeah. We're gonna keep it a buck. Hudson, you come to Atlanta, we're not going to Magic City. You know, them girls used to folk giving them 1,500, 25. I'm not him. We're gonna take you to the blue flame. You go in there, them girls look like me. Oh my God. As soon as you walk in there, they getting tattoos right there, on their neck. Yeah. That's right, Magic. Led from Magic City is all out of magic, because ain't no way I'm been going there. I ain't never been in there. No, sir. That my opponent genuine, but that thing used to be playing every time you win in one of them cities. Yeah, Magic City in Atlanta, man. That's where the football and the basketball players and all them go. I ain't going in there. Said you didn't know I talk and joke. Yeah, people always say I always look serious. Just they said that since I came home from the military. You always had this serious look on your face and blah blah blah. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, but people get to know me. Like my friends, they know I'm silly as can be. Homestead Aquarius. Oh no, Homestead. I ain't taking. It ain't one of them kind of parties, bro. It ain't one of them kind of party, Homestead. Yeah, I'm a right hand hitter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not lefty. Listen, he been to both, and yeah, the flame had burned up. Man, I used to give me some good laughs in that old lid. I swear to God, I used to give me some good laughs in that flame, boy. It been tears. First of all, it's not really my thing. But my friends, it's not really my thing. But I go with them. Y'all knew better to bring me because I'm finna sit up here and act a fool. Yeah. Yeah, I have fun. I mean, people always tell me, you look so serious. Oh, you look so mean. And I don't know what to say. People have been telling me that for the longest. I'm like, you just got to get to know me. I'm laid back. I'm, pretty much cooler than the other side of the pillow. I just move different when I'm, in the streets. Nothing to smile about in Atlanta. You got to be on your pivot. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta, yeah, you got to be on your what them young kids say. You got to stay on your square. So why people still mention the blue flame? Some of my favorite videos are pole dancers when the pole break. Oh yeah, that is funny. That is funny. Led, that's what I went for the comedy too. I went for the comedy. You didn't know what was going to come out that back, boy. You know what was going to. And next on the stage, Bum Quisha. So Grandma Hustle, you don't been to Magic City back in the day. Oh, uh-oh. Just part of the state of job, but it's moved to cover down the Athens. States what? Yeah, that's right, Dina. You can't be caught lacking not in the A. Northern girls' hobbies. What's going on? Yeah, I had that look on my face like whatever you selling, I don't want it. Yeah, you gotta have that. Yeah, that's right, Sonny back there farming. People always they have this, you look like this, and blah blah blah. I'm ex-military. We ain't walking around smiling and stuff. All that, I don't know. There's a lot of Georgia in here. Unicorn Tech say got to keep it on that swivel. That's a fact. Yeah, I don't got myself out of a lot of situations because I was on my pivot. Like, all right, y'all might want to go find somebody to play with. Say Atlanta was fun in the 70s. Lad said he lived there for 5 years. He missed some time, but I'm getting too old to fight. I'm from Metro MLK and Payne Road. So you're not too far from. I grew up in Allen Temple, Led, right up the street, down the street from there, going the other way. Yeah, I grew up in Allen Temple. Google, YouTube Allen Temple. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see why I walk around smiling. But yeah, I know exactly where you are, Led. You right up the street from where I grew up. You up there near the MARTA station. High Tower, but it's H.E. Holmes now. They changed the name. H.E. Holmes. That's right, Precious. Bonquisha. Yeah. She in there stripping with gunshot wound, stab wound. Graham Hutt says, yeah, she got some friends in Marietta, Buckhead, and Conyers. Yeah, that's good. My daughter just bought a house in Conyers. Love Notes, the flame. So that's right, the SWATs. What you know about them SWATs? What you really know about the dirty South? Yeah. Ooh, we. Yep, I know what you're talking. Love no military serious. Look, I that's what people would tell me when I came home. You always look so serious. I don't even half the time. I don't even be thinking about what they think about. But what can you do? I try to. I don't want to fake a smile or fake a. Either I'm smiling or I'm not. I grew up in the SWAT Zone 4. Okay. Yeah. I know where you at. Yeah, I know where you at. Iron Burn. That's what they say. Northern girl who hobby say this guy knows how to grow stuff. I try my best. J3GS says I hate driving in Atlanta. Me too. It's terrible. Don't fake smile. Don't fake me. I just either I'm smiling or I'm not. To my iron burns and bullet holes. Yeah, man. Some of them girls look like they can fight. I'm talking about like they just got through fighting. All right, Homestead Aquarius, you take it easy. Man, we out here just running our mouth. Yeah, you got to know the back roads in Atlanta. If you don't know the back roads, you stuck. Because it's so many people that live here that are not from here. It's hard to meet somebody that's from here. I'm talking about from Georgia in Atlanta. There's a lot of people in here from Georgia. You got she's in Northern Girl Harvest, Canada. Kaleidoscope's in Georgia. Shakira's in Georgia. Love Notes in Georgia. I'm in Georgia. Sunday Backyard Farmers in Georgia. Leeds in South Carolina. I think Growing with Hudson, if I'm not mistaken, she's in Indiana. Brenda Baker, she's in Oklahoma. I used to live in Oklahoma. I was stationed in Lawton a few times, Lawton, Oklahoma. A lot of people moved there when Freaknik was happening. Boy, Freaknik used to be out the chain. DMV in the house. I got a lot of people in the DMV. You'll be ice fishing soon. Ooh, Lord, no. I love the fish, but y'all had that ice. Logan is in Minnesota. Wow. Yeah, man, I know what you're talking about, Sunday. I had to work on my face because my wife would give me a present for my birthday. My face would be blank. Like, appreciate it. Oh, Grandma Hush, you in Tennessee? Okay. Hey, what's going on, Fat Cat Reigns? What's happening? Me, you, and the chicken farm in Florida. Grandma Hudson, originally from Michigan. Okay. Brenda, she's in between OKC and Tulsa. Yeah, I used to be in OKC a lot. That's where we used to go party at sometimes. Ice fishing. I've never done that. I've done a lot of types of fishing, but I've never done ice fishing. Born and raised in the SIP. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Green Thumb Sister, good night. Make sure y'all check out that email, Green Thumb Sister. Let me know something and leave a legacy. All right, Kaleidoscope, man. We'll talk to you later. I done been on here way past my bedtime, as some of y'all saying, but I ain't finna go to bed. But I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. I've had a great time. This has been a really productive live. I thank everybody that came in the chat. I wish everyone a happy new year. Hopefully, if you're a gardener or a content creator or whatever it may be, that you go ahead and get your preparations ready. All right, look in your state to see when's your last frost date and start planting your garden from your last frost date for your spring garden. That's pretty much what I do. I think in every state you got an extension. You just go in there and Google last frost date for Atlanta, Georgia, or wherever you at, and it'll tell you an estimation of the last frost date, and you can start planting. You can start planting your garden from spring garden from there. All right. I appreciate everybody. Have a blessed night. You guys were wonderful tonight. It was very productive live. You guys get some rest, hugs and kisses. And remember, if you have some seeds, put them in the dirt.